goodness. Wait a minute, is this a war wound right here?
It's yeah, you know, there it is.
I had teeth for like a hot sec, and then they fell out.
And they fell out. Yeah, I took them out.
That is crazy. This got intense tonight. And I read on my little notes here, and I was like, did it say sexiest tattoo Dan?
Yeah.
It's actually my tattoo. Yeah. Yeah.
How did it feel to get this prestigious?
Rebecca, or the one on your butt?
On my butt.
Oh, yeah. I haven't seen that one.
So, I mean, the makeup and everything.
I have one. That would have been weird.
How do you guys feel about your performance tonight?
Dude, it was back to back. It was like we were still out of breath, sweaty from our dance, so we were like,
I really had to go running.
yeah,
quick
we were like,
change.
what's the first one? All right, let's do it. Like we were just smiling, geeking. We made it pretty far. I was like, right where we made it to is when I started feeling confident in the dance. Like where we got to my step that I loved, and they tapped us. I was like, God damn it.
He was on your back, and I was like, he had a big old smile. I don't know if you see the footage back. He had this big old smile on his face when he had you like that. I was like, Billy boy, you're pulling me off right.
It's like I was
I was like, keep running. I saw them coming. I was like, keep running.
Oh, I was about to do the dance.
And the broken nose. You performed with a broken nose, man. What was that experience like? As I saw people came and supported you, came to the hospital, Danielle, they all came out. But what was that like, man?
They would not leave me alone when it happened. I was like, guys, I've broken so many bones in my life, and it's all right. Like, let me handle this. And they were just like swarming me. No, you can't drive. You can't do this. It was honestly like, it's the best feeling. And it was so annoying that they wouldn't do it. They were doing it to me. But like, it was so not a big deal. We were back at practice the next day. It's just that little bit of like PTSD, mostly for Danny, that we have to be aware of this week. But
No, absolutely, because I was going to ask you, like, he posted a video. He looked like he was doing all right. Give me the behind the scenes. Was he really keeping it cool like he did in that video? Was he like, yo, man, my nose, this is crazy?
I mean, the sound was gnarly. I've never heard anything like it. I honestly did not think that sound came out of his nose. When he told me it was his nose, I nearly passed out because it was absolutely gross. It was a pop. Like, it was bad.
Does it affect your cardio, like your breathing or something?
like, I didn't even get black eyes.
I might have straightened it out for him. I might have actually made it better.
How did you, what'd you do?
I elbowed him in the nose, unfortunately.
It was so bizarre though, because it wasn't like most black guys where it's like a punch and then your eyes get all that stuff. It was literally just a clean knock right there. And so it just popped, and immediately I'm like trying to push it back in place. It's fine.
You is a trooper. Yeah, you a trooper, because I was like, what the heck? Because each week is getting more difficult and difficult. You know, we got to get people eliminated each week, which kind of sucks. Jen and Jan, they got eliminated tonight. How do you guys feel about them? Because I know you guys start becoming family and blended together, but what do we feel about them being eliminated tonight?
He's one of the nicest and coolest people you'll meet. Like, he is just so humble, so sweet, funny, and unapologetically himself. Like, he doesn't care. He's just himself 100% of the time, and that's something I truly love and respect in a person, when they're just so real. So, and it's rare nowadays.
No, he's gonna be on the show for a long time. And then Jen too. Jen just loves dancing. Like she loved being here. So it sucks. It sucks seeing her go.
Danielle, this competition, right, it takes a lot of experience, they say, right? Like ballroom and choreography, right? So how important is it to have that kind of experience and that background when you do something complicated like this with partners?
It's hard because you never know what they're looking for. Sometimes you put a lot of content in and they say it's too much content. Sometimes it's not enough content and they say it's just, you never really know how to satisfy everyone. So in the end of the day, you just do whatever your partner is personally good at. If he's good at doing more content, I'm going to give him more content. If he's not great at doing more content, we'll pull back. So it just, honestly, it's whatever your partner is good at. So we're all strategizing and trying to get the best out of each other.
I'm loving it, because I ain't seen nobody do as many jumps and twists as you did when you heard that score, girl. How excited were you to get that news tonight?
I honestly just forgot that I was jumping. I was so excited, it just came out of me, I don't know. But yeah, I had forgotten.
No, that was incredible. That was a reason to get that excited. How you guys feel about the judges' feedback for you guys' performance? Because you guys are on the top of the leaderboard, you guys.
No, it's crazy.
Crazy. I think I went into this week feeling like pretty down on myself and just knew I wanted to challenge myself, and I think Val really challenged me this week, and it was so great hearing that from the judges, just because we put so much time and effort into the dance. Even if it wasn't perfect, like was a testament of a lot of time and effort this week for me. So it just felt good to put that out there and share it with the world.
You said you had a busy week. Now, girl, I saw you at the Vogue World doing your thing. Please tell me, what was the highlight of that for you?
Ooh, that event was insane. I mean, usually I think, a fashion show, it's a little bit more reserved. This was like everyone was standing, cheering. It was so theatrical during the whole thing. I loved it. They had a different designer for each era. It was so fun, and unlike anything I had ever attended before. So I was truly enjoying myself the whole time. I left and I was like, oh my God, I didn't take one photo, one video, because I was just like staring in awe, and I feel like that's how you know something's really good.
Yo, man, did you even tell her, did you even ask her, what was this Vogue World about? Did you kind of pick her brain? Did you tell him what that experience was like?
He said, get tangoing.
I said, yo, I can't do this tango by myself. It takes two. It takes two to tango. I am so locked in, and I kind of say that to her pre-season. Like, this project has my undivided, unconditional energy and focus and attention, and so no Vogue World for me, but she earned it. She earned the night out because she's locked in too. She doesn't go out. She's, at least from what she tells me.
No, yeah.
And you guys survived the elimination because each week somebody's got to get eliminated. We know the game. You've been along and somebody got eliminated. How do we feel about Jen and Jan getting unfortunately eliminated tonight?
I love them. I hate the eliminations just in general. I know it's a part of the show, but it's just always sad, and I know she put in so much work and time and effort, and I mean, the good thing is I feel like the show gave me a chance to meet her and connect with her, and I don't know, just like even seeing them at rehearsals the other day is just always so fun, such a friendly face. So I'm really grateful I got to meet her, and she's so sweet, and I just hope she knows she did so amazing, and I loved her dance tonight. It was so good.
I love that, and her little attitude. She said, listen, the old me is gone, the new me is here. Like, that's popping, that's positivity, you know what I mean?
Reputation.
Yeah. Hey, listen, now, you know I was going to ask you, my man. I see it on your face. Yes, I asked you. Listen. I know, get him over. Let's pull him up. No, listen, I just want to ask you this. Listen, Maks just said it was a learning curve. It's a bit of a learning curve, okay, that he took this year. What do you feel about Max's feedback and his input that he said about Jan first year?
I absolutely love my brother. That's my guy. That's my best friend. I always got his back. I don't care. You don't got to like what he said. I don't got to agree with what he said. But I'm always going to stand up for him. So it's not a matter of I'm not going to bash his opinion. Do I disagree with it? Yeah, completely. Do I think it's hurtful for a current professional who's currently in the season to hear feedback like that? Of course, that's incredibly hurtful. And I still share space with Jan, and I made sure that we kind of had our conversation, but I'll say it again. I think he did an amazing job. I think first time out, this is a much more intimidating position to be in than I think people at home imagine, and I think he dealt with it for a first-time pro. I'll just say better than I did my first season. I was eliminated second, and I came out with trash. So it's hard, and I think he did an extraordinary job. I think Jen should be very proud to have been partnered with him. And listen, my brother has an opinion. That's great.
One more thing I'd ask you before you guys go. What would he say about this outfit? What would Maks say about this fly little outfit you got on today?
So, yo, are you wearing black boxers with a white pant?
It's black boxers in there, man. And what about you? What would your closest members say when they see you in this spectacular outfit?
My closest friends, they were over here tonight. They loved it. They loved the moves. And, that's the good thing about friends is no matter what, they're going to hype you up. So it was really nice to have them here tonight, especially for the dance Monster Thon marathon. It was really fun to just hear them screaming and cheering me on because I seriously was like, I'm going to puke during this. But it was really fun.
You guys did your thing tonight. Congratulations. I see these little scores. I wrote them down. 9-8, 8-8. That's not too bad, man. What do you guys think about your performances and the judges' critique tonight?
Honestly, I feel like that's just another level. We're very proud of what we did, and hearing the judges' scores, I think, is what's going to make our next week's dance even better. Literally.
Clock it.
Clock it. But yeah, I'm really honestly just very very proud of ourselves. We took a risk and we were able to perform that. So, you know, just having fun. I think that's the biggest thing.
You was having fun. You was getting tossed around, girl, flying around. I was like, woo, Ezra. Ezra was in there doing your thing, which was very impressive. Tell me about the complications with the eyes and stuff when you're doing those kind of performances.
Honestly, I don't think the eyes were hindering us at all. I also feel like we're so tapped in when it comes to anything that we do on this ballroom floor. So even if there is a slight hiccup, we're so good at keep moving forward.
100%.
These Halloween outfits is the bomb.
We're going out tonight, yeah.
Are we going like this?
I'm not.
No,
Is.
there's an after party, so I better see you there.
But we're not allowed to be in this. We got to change.
Okay, we'll be in sweats, but it's okay.
What about for this Halloween this Friday? What are the costume plans for this Friday?
Oh my gosh, so I'll actually be in Houston for Megan's Hottieween. So shout out Meg for inviting me. Thank you, love. I don't know exactly. I mean, I had my own Halloween party and I was in Avatar, which was really cool. I posted it. But I don't know. We'll see what I come up with. The vibes are really there now that I did this dance. And
Well, yeah, at least
we'll
you got
see.
a pirate costume.
Yeah.
You know. Erg.
Ezra, I mean, at least she got that.
Yeah, I mean, I'd come with you, but I'm not invited, so it's okay.
Listen, you guys, Dylan tonight, he just fresh out of the ER. My man had his nose working. Were you guys impressed that he was able to get through his dance performance tonight?
honestly, Dylan is a trooper. And same with Elaine. You know, being able to see people really take care of their bodies and understand what it's like to still put yourself first is the biggest thing. And I give kudos to both of them. And, you know, he's a trooper. Coming out here, still performing, doing everything that he needed to do. But I do give my love to Elaine. Elaine, I love you so much. And, you know, we're praying for you. And we're so happy that you're cleared. But please, 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 coming from an athlete, take care of yourself. Don't rush into anything. We love you.
Appreciate that. And one more thing, Shell Burke, she made her debut back here. She's an OG, a Dance with the Stars legend. How'd you guys feel about her feedback tonight?
Honestly, to have Cheryl Burke in the seat, I've watched her on Dancing with the Stars, so it's really cool to be able to see somebody who used to perform and then be in a judge's seat and get that opportunity to feel what the judges are feeling, you know? So I think it was really cool. Her feedback was amazing.
I did love her feedback.
Yeah, it wasn't like just this out of the blue thing. It was really like content and really, you know, being able to understand us as, you know, not only celebrities but pros of like what the new generation is.
And unfortunately tonight, Jan and Jan got eliminated. It has to happen. It happens all the time to somebody. How you guys feel about them being eliminated tonight?
Honestly, I told Jan, I said, dude, you made it further than I did your first year as a pro. You should be super proud of yourself. And he should be, and both
100%.
Jen and Jan shined absolutely tonight.
100%. I mean, I was really, really close with Jen. All these people that I'm really close to are just like getting eliminated. It's so sad, but you know, I told Jen, I was like, look, you should be so proud of yourself. You were able to come out here, perform literally after having birth, and just seeing you exude in this beautiful light and having the opportunity to do this, like, I'm gonna miss her so much. And I did also tell her if she ever needs anything to reach out. So we love them. Unfortunately, we hate when eliminations happen, but yes, they do happen.
Yeah, you guys got to get ready for next week. Last thing, this is for you, Ezra. So they talk about this week about just experience, right? Being a professional dancer, right? So would you say that ballroom and choreography is very important when it comes to doing something like this?
If you want to know my opinion on this season, we got a lot of front runners. And I honestly think it's a battle of the pros. Who's going to come up with the best concepts, best choreography, and the best way to make their partner shine. And honestly, I think that's what's going to make this season so great.
He looked at it with his costume in his eye. I like that, man. I like that.
Well, dedication, sir. Dedication.
Yeah, but
Marathon whooped my ass.
Same.
man, I mean, first of all, the pressure of going first, you got to set the tempo of the night and the monster. Break it down to me, first of all, going first and then going into that monster thing at the end.
Well, I will say I never want to go first ever again.
Not great.
It's overwhelming. It's like someone needs to break the ice, and I don't want to be that person to break the ice.
For me, it's more about, like, as Whitney would say, I like to be dripping sweat before I start. Like, I like to be hot before I've started. So typically, we'll be in the back. Like, I like to run it a few times so that I'm hot. Like, it's how we used to compete back in the day. It's just kind of like my process. So we were warming up 30 minutes before the show started so that we could do that, but still going first is
It's daunting.
it's daunting, you know, it's a lot going on, you know.
And we got these judges out here giving their feedback. Well, I know you're used to it right now. What about you? What do you think about the judges' feedback tonight?
Well, I really appreciate it. I want to improve while I'm here, so any feedback I want to take in and then work on it in the studio.
You have those eyes in your eye. Like, I thought you were going to come out here with them today. Would that make the dance difficult, or did it make it more, like, complicated or not?
It does block your peripheral vision a little bit. which actually helped me during the Monster-thon because then I wasn't distracted, you know, with what other people were doing. But yeah, I've never worn contacts before. That was my first time wearing them. But
None of us were mic'd during the Monster, and I could just hear everyone screaming at each other. It was like,
5, 6, 7, 8!
yeah, move! Like, it's just so funny.
Yeah.
It's just comedy. It's so good.
Yo, this was Halloween week, right? You guys nailed it. Tell me about you. This week, this Friday, the kids, are we taking them trick-or-treating this week?
yes, we're going to be the Incredibles for Halloween. We're going to find some neighborhoods, of course, do trick-or-treating, watch scary movies.
Have to trick or treat.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then you also celebrated Billy's first birthday. What'd you do with
You're so sweet. Thank you. He's my last one, so it was hard. It was a hard birthday.
The baby dude.
I know.
He's so cute.
He's so freaking cute. Yeah.
You know, every week it gets harder and harder. The competition's stiffer. We had elimination today with Jen and Jan. What do you guys feel about that reaction? Did they get it right? Or give me the feedback, Mark.
I mean, it's so hard to say that just because everyone's doing so great. Like, this is a stacked season. The potential and the talent is great. The numbers and the routines that everyone's churning out, and everybody's working so hard. You know, I've done this show 21 times, and eliminations never get easier. You know, I've also been eliminated. I know what it feels like. It's not fun, obviously, and you know, from here on out, we're always going to be saying goodbye to someone who's doing a great performance. So it sucks, you know.
And you, Whitney, I got to come back to you because they wrap me right now. But I know Taylor, she's doing the whole Bachelor, right? Okay, is the whole Mom Talk crew going to show up to the set, or what's going on with that?
I know it's in the works. I don't know if it's 100%, but I know I've heard talks of it. So maybe.
Is the Mom Talk going to give her feedback on, like, what kind of guy we think you should go after?
Oh, they already have.
Oh.
Definitely.
Give me at least one or two characteristics you think that'd be perfect for her.
For me, I just want her to have fun. I think it's time for her to have some fun. So more so for her, like, you know, just sometimes you meet someone and you have a connection with them. And Taylor has great intuition, but I want her to go have some fun.
Andy, we went from performance to the Monstertron. How are we feeling, man? You guys did an excellent job, by the way, too.
Oh, thank you. Oh, I'm feeling fine. I mean, we got tapped out first, but I mean, I know what these judges' standards are, and I'm near the bottom of them. So I was like, I just didn't want the dance marathon, which is like, yeah, there's points there, but I didn't want it to get in the way and distract me from the actual dance. Right. So I was kind of like, yeah, and we rehearsed it, and she figured something out for us to do, but I wasn't really worried. Yeah.
You shouldn't be worried because today is your birthday, brother. How did you enjoy spending your birthday? Okay, outside of this and doing all the rehearsal out there, did you spend your birthday today?
It was wonderful. It was really wonderful. I mean, this place is such a loving, happy place, and everybody, you know, all day long people were telling me happy birthday.
How has he been doing? Because he's been getting better and better, they said, every week.
That's one of the things we've been focusing on is like getting better and improvement. Wait, the best comment that you can get from the judges is you're really improving, because I think that's what the show is about, getting better and better, having someone who is new to this and then getting better. So to me, that's music to my ears. But we really are trying to do that.
Yes.
Yeah.
You guys are. And before you guys leave, I know every week it's getting tougher and tougher. We had elimination today. We got Jen and we got Jan being eliminated. How do we feel about them being eliminated today?
It always stinks. It's always, I mean, but it's, somebody's got to go home, and one of these times it's going to be me, and you know, it's the system, man.
Yeah. Totally. We should all just stay.
Yeah.
Let's talk about this outfit right here. What was the inspiration behind this outfit?
We were doing Monster-thon, and we had a little bit of Lindy, so I wanted a skirt that had some swing, and they already had this.
You already had it set up. How do you guys feel about the judges' feedback today? Because you know each week is tougher and tougher, but I think you guys killed it. But how you guys feel about it?
Thank you. I always appreciate the judges' feedback. I try to, in order to keep it manageable, because there are so many things, I have zero dance experience before coming into this. So if I were to take every single thing and think about it every week, it'd be way too overwhelming. So I try to pick one or two things that I'm really going to focus on for the following week. So they gave us some good feedback, and I'm going to really try to implement it next week.
Man, you did great. For someone who doesn't dance like myself, I'm watching y'all just in amazement each week how you guys are doing your thing. But I was really shocked about the Monstertron. How did you go from the choreography for the dance that you guys did to that Monstertron, man?
It's honestly that's a tough one, yeah, because we don't really know exactly what the edit of the music is going to be until the last second. Yeah, like we find out like Monday night what it's exactly going to be, so we kind of just prepare, you know, some choreo, and we try it and we try to see how we would improvise. So we really have to stay like locked in together, know our stuff, but at the same time be really present in the moment.
Yeah, I mean, we were usually saving it for the end of our normal rehearsal because we were prioritizing our main dance for the week. But after 4 hours of regular rehearsal to then go, okay, let's spend an hour doing the hustle and the Lindy, and you're jumping and bouncing, and you have now it's like full-blown new energy on your face. I mean, it's not easy. You see with people, like, it's physically demanding.
Listen, people sit on their couch eating nachos watching this like, oh my God, you know what I mean? You guys are out here really doing it. Another person who actually showed up tonight, which impressed me, was Dylan. Like, he just fresh out the ER. Did you guys can imagine that he was even going to make it through his dance performance after that broken nose?
When we first saw him the night it happened, there was a little bit of concern, and I thought, if anyone, though, is going to push through and do it, it's going to be Dylan. And also, you know, he's probably still tasting some blood, and he's a vampire in the dance, so it was just...
Makes sense.
He's method. He's method, you know?
Yeah, but you had your own close call too, right? Didn't you almost get a little pop, pop, pop on your nose too?
Yeah, well, that's what we were saying. We felt like maybe we used our manifesting powers for evil this week. Last week we were joking about if he drops me on my nose, he'll pay for my nose job, and then Dylan broke his nose. I don't think Danny made the same deal, so I think you're safe.
Yeah. Oh, okay, good. My wallet is safe.
Yeah,
okay.
your wallet's safe. Yeah.
You guys, each week it keeps getting tougher and tougher, right? The feedback is tougher and tougher, and we know somebody has to get eliminated. So tonight, Jen and Jan got eliminated tonight. What are your thoughts on that, you guys?
It's truly never easy. And I saw Jen in the breezeway before eliminations, and you know, both of us we two people who don't have any dance experience, busting our butts like everybody is week after week, and it's hard, you know. You want people to know how much you want this and how hard we're working, and it was really sad. I was very sad to see her go tonight.
Me too, and a lot of fans too as well. And Posh, last question for you. This is intense. This is very difficult. You got ballroom, you got choreography. How important is that to have that kind of experience when you're out here doing it with a partner?
I mean, honestly, yeah, we learn with each week, we learn more. With each season, we learn more. It's definitely something that doesn't come easy. You know, you learn by making mistakes. And just, honestly, it's 1 week at a time. Just trying to do your best and hoping you survive the next week.